Hey you guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. If it's your first time checking it out and you enjoy my plantee content, don't forget, hit that subscribe button down below. Welcome back to all my other subscribers. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for returning again today. I really do appreciate it. Alright you guys, so in today's video, I thought it would be fun to go around and share with you guys some plants that maybe you haven't seen before or I haven't talked about. I know I have probably like 5 or 6 in here alone that I don't even know if I've talked about. Some of them might not even know the names for, but yeah, I haven't shared them with you. I also have 3 plants that hang in my living room and wooden plant hangers that my husband made me that I don't think I've even showed those to you guys. So I'm just gonna go around and pull a couple plants and share some with you that maybe you haven't seen before. So if you guys think this is interesting, please stay tuned. Alright, so first up on the list, I have one right up here. Let me grab it really quick. Okay, this is real, raw, and honest. I have not taken this plant out of this plant hanger since it's been up there. So here it is. It does have some massive leaves. This is an orchid. I don't know what kind of orchid it is. I'm going to go ahead and pinch off. Should I pinch off? Yeah, I'm going to pinch off this bloom. Okay, I'm going to have to cut it off. It won't just pinch off. I don't know what kind of orchid this is, but it has gotten huge. Like, the leaves are insane. They're very, very dusty, so when I have it down, I'm going to dust the leaves. So this plant was gifted to me by family. It is from my sister's in-laws. I do their hair, sweethearts, and she gave me this plant when she found out I was pregnant. So I think that's really sweet and has a good story behind it. I cannot remember what the blooms looked like. It had blooms when she gifted it to me, but it's a miracle that I've kept it alive. This is my only orchid I've ever had. There is like a dead leaf right here. We're just gonna discard it on the ground for the time being. I am gonna wipe all of its leaves down once we're done, but I have not repotted this at all, okay? I didn't want to repot it because I've heard that you should not repot it if they're in bloom. You should wait until the blooms fall off to repot it. But it has a bloom stalk, I believe that's what this is, coming up right here off the side. It's kind of like pressing on this leaf, so hopefully it'll grow a little more and can like pop out over here. But I'm just going to take it out of here because I haven't even looked at it at all. Honestly, it's in this cover pot that doesn't have a drainage hole, so I just pour water in it when I feel like the leaves are a little bit soft. I don't water it too often. Oh my gosh. SOS. This one is in major need. Here it is. It's coming right out the freaking bottom. I'm gonna have to cut this pot off. Oh, that makes me feel bad. There's also some kind of stake in here. Okay, we're just gonna take that out. A surprise, a surprise. So, needless to say, I think this plant needs to be repotted. It's also growing roots like totally out of the pot up here. Some of the roots up here don't look good. Like this right here, those don't look good. So anyways, if you have orchid suggestions, I'm probably going to get my scissor out and chop this top part off and just take any of this dead roots or dead matter off the top. I'm going to have to trim it, but it's alive. It's a miracle. I don't know how this thing is still alive, but it's alive. Here it is. And yeah, it's loving the window here. I had it in my baby's room. It does have like one little spot right there. But I had it in my baby's room for the longest time, and then when I like move things around, I just stuck it in here. I'll show you guys what it looks like hanging up there. But yeah, here she is, looking pretty. I'm going to leave it down. I'm not going to put it back in its spot because I feel bad about that root, okay? Don't come for me, alright? I need to wipe its leaves down, so we're just going to set her aside for right now. Alright, so the next plant that I want to show you guys lives in this cloche up here on the very top shelf. And this is an Alocasia Silver Dragon. I have had this one for so long, you guys. So long. I was gifted it a while ago and it completely died back to a little stump, and this is what it is now. I'm not an Alocasia person. I cannot take care of them. That's why it's living in this cloche, but it's living its best life in this cloche. It's still in moss, okay? The moss is green. It's all alive. It's alive, okay? And I've had it forever, like a really, really long time. I think I did. I tried to pot this one up at one point. It was in soil and it just went downhill. I put it back in moss and it's just living in moss and it has a ton of roots. This is just like a little candy jar. It does have a lid and it used to be short enough that the lid fit on there, and then eventually I took that lid off and put this big old giant thing. But here it is. It was touching the lid before, and that's why one of its leaves is messed up right here. This leaf has a little hole in it, but here it is. Okay, it's cute. Okay, it is cute, but yeah, I'm just not an alocasia person. I don't feel like I can do them justice or give them a good life. This one probably needs to be potted up because look at these roots. Like, what? The roots are insane, okay? But I'm just kind of scared to move it because this is honestly the best that it's looked. So it was really, really tiny when I got this sent to me, and here we are. It's live though, okay? It's alive. So I know you guys probably have not seen this in a really, really long time. So let me put her back in her cloche up top. But next up is going to be this ZZ Dwarf one. What is it called? I cannot think of what this is called right now. It's brain fart. Anyways, it's the Dwarf ZZ. It's like the miniature one, and here it is in this beautiful handmade pottery pot, my favorite pot that I own in my entire collection, and this is what it looks like. I do think it's grown maybe a little bit, but it has not grown much at all, okay? It just lives right here in this window. I give it water when I think about it, and yeah, it's alive. It's alive. It is cute, and I do think it's cute in this pot, but would I purchase one of these again? No, probably not. I would rather purchase a plant that is a little bit more rewarding, that doesn't just stay the same for like years, that actually grows and gets bigger, which this one is the miniature version. I get it. It's Zenzi. I remembered. Yeah, so it's cute. It's cute though. Okay, you guys probably hadn't seen this one in a while, so let me put this one back. Okay, so next up, I know I have not showed this one in forever, is this Euphorbia. Here it is. I don't know what kind it is. This is just like a little cupcake thing that was from one of my baby showers. He's in here. Yeah, so I don't know what kind this is. It does have a prime spot right here in front of this window, but I've had this since I like first started collecting plants, like years, and it just, it feels like it's a fake plant, okay? This one and the next one that I'm going to talk about, it probably has grown, but it just feels like it hasn't grown, like, at all. I don't know what its deal is, but it's cute, okay? It's a pokey one, and I've definitely poked myself a few times on this, okay? And it has ripped other leaves. Like, it's sitting right here where all the hanging ones are, and if you catch this thing, it is very dangerous. But I guess it's happy. I don't know. There's not really much to say about it. That's why probably you haven't seen this one. Okay, so next up is this guy. I know that Harley G made a video. These come glued with rocks, okay? This one was the same way, and I have had this probably since I first started, like years, and it looks exactly the same. I don't know, I can't think of what its name is, but it looks like a brain or coral to me. That's what I think it looks like. It is really cool looking because it's like light blue. The only thing that this has done in all the years that I've had it, like I've probably had this thing like 4 years, I'm not kidding, is it's put off this little spike right here, and it does have thorns. So I guess that's its baby. I didn't cut this off, I've just let it grow. It does probably, does it need it might need a drink. It just exists, okay? It just lives. It is cool. This one is very sharp and dangerous too. I do like that it's like this like blue type color. I see webs. I think it's just dust. I gotta make sure it's not pest on here, because how would you ever get them out, all these little crevices? But yeah, here it is. I'm sure you guys know what this one's named. I don't know. My brain isn't working today. I don't have my coffee, okay? I need my coffee for my brain to work properly. Alright, so next up is this Sansevieria Cylindrica. Maybe, possibly, this one was mentioned in my very first video, which was my Sansevieria collection. Ever since then, I have lost quite a few, okay? But this one is living its best life, and it's a cute little planter, and it was really tiny when I got it. So it has grown. It just has this little hook, and I just hook it to this shelf right here behind me, and it gets the light. I need to water it. This one definitely gets forgotten about as far as watering, but it does not have a drainage hole, and it's just in this cute little pink pot with speckles on it. I believe I got this pot at Joann Fabrics. If you guys don't know, Joann has super cute home, like house items, and they are a little too pricey for my liking, but they do run really good sales. So if you catch them on a sale, they have cute pots. Okay, so this one right here, he just lives over there, and yeah, needs a drink right now because they're pretty flimsy, but I don't know. I don't think I've showed you guys this since my very first video. So this one is cute, and I do like it. It just, you know, lives over in this corner, and it's easily forgotten about. So I guess that's a good thing, right? Okay, so next up that's living in here is my string of hearts. You guys, I want to have a beautiful string of hearts. I picked this one up. I do remember, actually Nita bought me this plant when we went plant shopping. It's so sweet of her. I think it was this one that she bought me. It's been a long time. Okay, we've been in chats. We need to get together and go shopping again. I think we're going to try to do it soon. But here it is, and it does not look good. It's like got all this mold. I don't know, okay? I don't know what to do with it. I need to repot it. I probably need to just chop it up and try to start it again because it is really stringy, and the hearts at the bottom are so small. And look, it's got mold. Like, it's all moldy. And I don't know. It's in this, okay? And I've been bottom watering it. I've top watered it. I just don't know how to care for this plant, and it's really not happy. So whenever I can find some moss, okay, this one is probably going to get chopped up and put in moss. But yeah, this is my only string of hearts. I do wish I had a giant, beautiful basket because I love trailing plants. And I think this one is so cute, but I just feel like I'm not quite sure of the care. So it is still alive, but you know, it's probably going to go downhill even worse. I thought I almost lost this plant. Like, there was one point when it was like really, really worse than it's in. So I gotta tend to this like really soon because I do want to keep this plant. But yeah, what I'm thinking is chopping it up. Even repotting it would probably help, but all of the end little bits are so tiny, and I don't know, I have it up here on my shelf under the grow light, so I'm not quite sure, and it's getting top light. But yeah, if you guys have string of heart suggestions, go ahead and leave them in the comment section down below. Let me know what am I doing? What am I doing wrong? Why does it not like me? Here is my Staghorn Fern. You guys, this one is struggling, okay? It is struggling. It is still alive. I did just water it, but yeah, it's got some crispy bits. I don't even remember where I got this one. Maybe Pike's Nursery, I do believe. It's been a really long time, okay? I have not showed this to you guys in forever. But yeah, it probably needs to be repotted is what I think it is. But I don't know, it's got a prime spot right here in front of the window. It is cute. I like how its arms just like stick out all crazy. So yeah, it sticks up like crazy, but I definitely have not showed this to you guys in a while, probably because it's struggling, all right? I tend to not want to showcase the plants that don't look the best, okay? All right, so here is this jade plant. It is facing the sunlight. It is really backlit right now, so it's probably gonna be hard to see, but here it is. I didn't want to try to take it down. It has grown so much for me. I did pick this plant up from CVS Pharmacy, and it has been a while. It probably needs a repot, just like everything else in my collection, but overall, it's alive. Okay, it's doing better ever since I put it in here, okay? Okay, so one more in here that I haven't shown you for a while. Okay, I know I haven't talked about this, and I'm glad I picked it up because it does feel kind of soft, like it needs a drink. And she dirty, okay, she's dirty. But here is my Pubicalic Splash, my Hoya, and this was just a tiny little cutting. I think I got this one from Sam from Sassy and Succulents. I'm pretty sure. I know I didn't buy it. I'm pretty sure she sent this to me. Here she is, looking cute. It basically had this like long runner. For some reason, I don't know why I did it. I planted, okay, I remember. I had this one in a jar, and it shot off some leaves at the tip, but for some reason I planted the runner, like the tip had roots, okay? So it was like this long runner with like a little bit of roots. So I decided to just like loop it like this, and plant the other end just sticking out down there, and it has finally started pushing off some new growth. Like you guys, I've had this forever and it has not given me any new growth. I think I should have just put a little stake on it and, you know, left the end that sprouted roots instead of like doing a loop like this. But here it is. It's wonky, funky, but it's cute, okay? And it's got some new little baby leaves right there. And it's doing good, okay? It's doing good. I probably could move this one to in front of the window right here to get a little more light, because my Hoya that's over there is just loving life. And maybe this one isn't close enough to the light or something. But yeah, it's growing now, so looking cute, and it's alive. It's still alive, you guys. It survived the underwatering in my pregnancy. It survived. All right, now I'm going to take you guys to the office. I have 2 plants in there that I want to show you guys that I haven't showed you. And like, one I know I probably have not even showed you at all or talked about. And the other one I've showed you, but it's been a really long time. So let's go take a look at those. So next up is going to be this Philodendron rojo congo. And if you guys remember, I don't even think I've showed it on here. I showed it on my Instagram stories of me chopping this thing back. It has gotten huge, and I'm getting ready to film some chores. This is on the list. Like, I feel really bad, but look at how dirty. Okay, it's really bad. But here it is. It's doing great. It's put off all of these new branches. It just lives right here on the floor, right in front of the window, and it is pushing out some new growth for me. Yeah, this one has done really good ever since I chopped it back, and it used to be absolutely huge for like a really long time, and then all of its leaves got attacked by my cat, and I had to chop it back, okay? I had to chop it back, and I'm happy I did, because all of these leaves are in way better condition. So anyways, don't come for me. I'm gonna be cleaning some leaves in my upcoming chore video, and this is number 1. Like, oh gosh, you guys, it's bad. I almost didn't want to show it because it's so bad, but here it is, looking all good and beautiful and happy. All right, I know this is a bad angle, but I'm like plugged up against a desk right now, but here is my giant ZZ. It is still alive. I feel like I have not showed this one to you guys in a really long time. I do love this plant. It also needs some leaf cleaning because the leaves are really dirty. I know I've showed you this, but it has been a while. It is still alive, and I would say it's doing a lot better since I moved it here, and it does the same as the other. It just sits in front of this window getting some primetime sunlight, and it's happy. I do have it just staked up, and that has helped. Like, I just have it tied up here at the bottom with some plant velcro, and that has helped keep it, you know, upright. But this big mama is still alive and doing good. I just haven't showed or talked to you guys about it in a while. I was having this one in the background of some of my videos over there when I film in front of my desk, but yeah, I hadn't showed it in a while, and it's still alive. I wanted to give you guys some updates on it, and some of you maybe haven't even seen this big old giant plant. I have 3 more plants that I want to show you guys. They're in front of my big giant window in our living room, and it's going to be really backlit, so it might be hard to see it. That's probably why I haven't showed them, honestly, because it's like every time I go to film over there, the window's so bright, it just like makes everything look dark. But anyways, I'm going to go in there and show you guys those, and they do need a drink, okay? I'm going to water them today. Some of the plants that I'm showing you aren't in the best conditions, but I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. Hi. What? Oh, you're my big boy. Okay, I'm gonna let you go back to sleep. Alright, so this is gonna be weird angles. I'm literally sitting on the back of my couch, but here is the first one I want to show you guys. This one just lives right here. It used to be on my sunroom, and of course it suffered a bat of underwatering, but it's grown so much. Okay, it's doing good. It's much happier right here ever since we moved it in here, and it is pushing off lots of new growth, so it likes this primetime spot. Okay, so I have 2 more plants right here in front of this big bay window. I'm gonna stay on this side so I can keep it lit. But here is the other one. This is a Hoya pubic calyx, and I got 2 of these. I've had them for a really long time. One of them kind of has gone downhill, but ever since I moved this one in here, it has done so great. And I don't know, I just love it because it's like really, these plant hangers are just beautiful, and I love them because my husband made them. And yeah, they're in a prime spot, one in front of each of these big windows. I just really like how it looks in here. But yeah, this one I do take out of here and water it so it doesn't like drip on the wood. The other 2 I have like a clear tray underneath. But yeah, they're probably due for a drink. They're starting to feel a little soft. But yeah, this plant has been doing so good ever since I moved it in here. It really likes the sunny spot. So let me go ahead on down and show you the 3rd plant in here. So yeah, here's all 3. It's hard to see because it's so backlit. But this one is just like a gray stain. Each of them are a little bit different. They're the same shape, so I feel like it goes really good in here. So it is growing. It's doing good. It's loving this little corner. But yeah, it is thirsty. All of these are thirsty. But look at it. It's shooting off so much new growth. Ever since I put it in here, it loves the light. This plant was literally losing its variegation, and ever since I put it in here, it's been putting off so many really pretty variegated leaves. And I just love a Philodendron Brazil. Honestly, I love a heartleaf, and this one is like the beauty of a heartleaf, but with a little something extra, okay? A little something extra. So I do really like this plant, and like I said, I don't even think I've showed you guys all 3 of these plant hangers right here in front of the window, and I've had them here for like for a while, okay, for a while. And the plants are really happy. They love it. But I do need to be on top of watering a little bit more. But yeah, like I said, I keep a little plastic tray under here so I can just bring my watering can over and just, you know, top them off pretty easy. I do take these plants and hose them off every so often. I will take them completely out of here and take them to the bathroom and use my spray nozzle and hose these bad boys down. But this one's really happy. This is probably my favorite over here because ever since I put it in front of this window, it's just like gone crazy, like super crazy. Okay, look at how happy it is. It loves it. Okay, it is in love with this light. And I don't know, I just love all my little plant hangers. I do have 4 little plants right here. I don't think you guys have seen this. There is gross little noses on the windows from the cats. They love being out here and walking this little window ledge. These 2, I don't think I've ever showed you these, or it's been a really long time. These were little plant favors at my baby shower. How stinking cute is that? Here's what it said. How stinking cute is that? Oh, there's one of the babies saying hello. This one right here was gifted to me by Sam from Sassy and Succulents, and it has been a while. This one took a hit, okay? She sent me this one from Etsy because I always wanted a Hoya abovada, and it took a hit. My cat destroyed it, okay, and it was in water. It was literally only these 2 leaves left, and ever since then it's grown all these cute little leaves. And then this is just a little propagation from the mother plant. It lives right here as well. Then over here in this corner I just have this bamboo. And then up here I have a Christmas cactus, which actually, you guys, I believe this Christmas cactus was the first plant that I ever got. I got it as a gift from one of my clients at Christmas like years ago. And again, it took a really bad hit, but it's still alive and it's growing finally. And yeah, it just lives right here on this corner. Okay, so then over here in the other corner, I have this little plant hanger, and those are propagations. They're probably done. I did refresh the water in there. It's just got a wine glass inside here with those little propagations. And then one more little bamboo. I love the bamboos. Honestly, they grow really good for me. And that one, I don't know, it's got some yellowing leaves, so I probably need to take it down and dust it and check it, make sure it doesn't have spider mites, because they are kind of spider mite-ish prone. But here's all my little kitchen plants. I really don't think you guys have seen these except for, you know, just in the background. Alright, you guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. I know it was a lot of little plants, but I feel like I don't ever show you guys like all the little plants, like all the ones in my kitchen And some of the little ones in here, I just kind of skip over them anytime I'm doing like chores or a specific video. I just kind of forget about them, and I don't know, they deserve some spotlight, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought of this video. Which plant was your favorite? Okay, I have to say the little abovada that is by my kitchen sink is one of my favorites because, like I said, my cat honestly, I'm gonna tell you what happened, okay? My cat, we were gone to the beach, and my cat Butters, this plant was in water by the sink, took the plant and like ran off with it and killed it. And when I came home, my mother-in-law was like, hey, the cat's got into some plants. Not, you know, surprising. I tried to, like, this door was shut and I tried to keep everything up, but I forgot about that little one. And I was so sad. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it got my abovada. Like, what the heck? I found the plant in the dog bowl water. So he carried the plant around and left it in the dog bowl water, which, what a better place to leave it, because it ended up surviving because it was in the dog bowl. And she just didn't notice, like our dog wasn't home, so there's no reason to even look at the dog bowl. So yeah, that plant survived in the dog bowl and it's still here. So that one's probably my favorite little plant that you guys, you know, haven't seen at all or in a really long time, if that. Alright you guys, so if you're not tired of seeing me, then go ahead in the description box down below. You guys can find the link for my second channel if you guys are interested in seeing, I don't know, some of my day-to-day being a stay-at-home mom, motherhood, lifestyle vlogs, thrifting, of course, okay, thrifting, cooking, whatever. I don't even know exactly what I'm gonna put on there. Anything non-plant related that I feel like filming and sharing with you guys, it's going over there on that channel. So if you guys are interested, please check it out. But thank you guys so much for making it to the end. I really do appreciate it, and I will be back at you guys again soon with another planty video. Bye.
Stop.